was awesome. I mean, I just thought, you know what a big responsibility this is, yet how rewarding this is gonna be, I'm sure, as time goes on. And I mean, looking at them and spending time with them, I just thought, Lord, how blessed I am that you entrusted me with these kids that I love so much.
I remember when Josiah was first born, you know. First of all, I remember when Michelle was expecting. When she was expecting, that was a great feeling in itself, because I was like, I'm gonna be a dad.
It was always in the back of my mind, well, what's life going to be like now with, it's not just going to be the two of us, it's going to be three of us. And I remember coming home when we came back from the hospital, and we had our little girl in her car seat, and we put her on our kitchen table. And then I kind of looked at her and I said, okay, well, what do we do now?
The first moment that I saw Gigi and I held her in my hands, I was like, what did I get myself into, right? You know, I was a dad at 26. Really young. I thought I knew a lot. I thought I knew what to do, but it's like you're blank, you're empty. It's like a clean page. You don't, this is something you can't write a script about. This is something you can read a lot about these things, but once you're in the moment, it's like, all right, what do you do?
Really, what it did along the years is that it made me less self-centered and more others-centered, and it was just a wonderful giving experience. I mean, they took a lot, but they gave so much more in return. You know, it's like the Lord says. I mean, you much better to give than to receive.
I was really curious when I would come back from the trip if she would recognize me, because again, she was only 4 weeks when I left, and when we got to the airport and she saw me, she gave me a big smile. And I wasn't necessarily proud of her, but it was just a proud moment, because even though I only put in 4 weeks as a dad, I guess there was enough effect that she remembered who this mysterious, hairy beast of a man was that was kind of feeding her and changing her and playing with her.
Recently, we just traveled back for my dad's birthday, and they were on the plane. It was just me and the 2 girls that went, and there was this air hostess that just kept on coming to them and just talking to them. And shortly before we landed, she just came and she's like, she just absolutely adores my girls, that they're just so well behaved, and she's really she wish she could adopt them and all that. Having people say that to you, just like, wow.
Character stuff too, like teaching them to be tough mentally, and you see them go against adversity and still overcoming it. Everything you teach them, every time you teach them something and they do what you taught them, that's a good moment. Like, you want to almost take it for them or go through what they're going through for them, but you can't, so you just hope and you pray that they just do what you taught them, and just you just hope that they just get through it and they learn what we teach them.
To me, being a dad is like discipling. Jesus said, go and make disciples. And I think that what God intended was that we reach our kids. They're the very ones that he wanted us to reach. And the way you do that is by simply leading by example, and modeling to them. You're going to model good conduct, or you're going to model bad conduct. I've had plenty of both in my 15 years of fathering, but it's been a wonderful experience. And really, I think every father is a model, whether he wants to believe it or not. I mean, everything that we say and do is going to multiply into the life of our kids in a good way or a bad way.
And if there's one thing I will try to instill in her, it's treat people well, hold doors open for people, compliment people when they're never complimented in a sense. And I just want her to be a good person, because I think there's a lot of good people in this world. I think we could do with a little bit more, and I just want her to just be a good person.
But in all things, it's the one thing that they have to hold on to themselves is these seasons are temporary. Life goes on, but what gets you through is love, God, family. Just those 3 things would move mountains.
To love at all costs, unconditionally, judge no one, and to walk with integrity. Big things.
Faithfulness. Yeah, I would say faithfulness, you know. Faithful, I think being faithful, loyal to God and to others is a beautiful thing.
Just always be there for your children. Listen to them and meet them where they're at. You know? Love them, tell them you love them, and show it in your actions.
Happy Father's Day, man. It's great being a dad.
Happy Father's Day. Way to go, dads. Keep it up. The good work.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to all the hardworking fathers out there. Enjoy the day and make sure your wife, your significant other, or whatever makes you a nice, I don't know, 3 pancakes or something. I was going to say a bowl of cereal, but they wouldn't make cereal. So I don't know what I'm talking about. Happy Father's Day to everybody.